Imagine a world where everyone, regardless of their race or origin, is treated with equal dignity and respect. That is the goal of the International Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Racial Discrimination, or ICERD. Adopted by the UN General Assembly in 1965, it was a landmark moment in the global fight for human rights. It emerged during a turbulent time amidst the struggle against apartheid and the civil rights movements worldwide. The convention defines racial discrimination broadly, covering any distinction or restriction based on race, color, or national origin. Its purpose is simple yet profound: to nullify or impair the enjoyment of human rights for anyone. Countries that sign the convention, known as state parties, commit to specific legal obligations. They must review their governmental, national, and local policies and amend or repeal any laws that create discrimination. Under Article 2, states must pledge not to engage in any act or practice of racial discrimination. This applies strictly to public authorities and public institutions, ensuring the government itself leads by example. Article 3 specifically condemns racial segregation and apartheid, requiring states to prevent and eradicate all such practices. It is a strong directive to dismantle physical and social barriers that divide communities based on race. One of the most debated sections is Article 4, which condemns all propaganda based on ideas of racial superiority. It requires states to declare hate speech and participation in racist organizations as offenses punishable by law. Article 5 guarantees the right of everyone to equality before the law, notably in the enjoyment of civil, political, economic, and social rights. This includes the right to housing, public health, employment, and participation in cultural life. Article 6 ensures effective protection and remedies. Everyone must have the right to seek just satisfaction from the courts. If your rights are violated, the state must provide a mechanism for you to claim damages and receive justice. Article 7 emphasizes the vital role of teaching, education, and culture in combating prejudices. States must adopt measures to promote understanding and tolerance among nations and racial or ethnical groups. To monitor progress, the convention established the Committee on the Elimination of Racial Discrimination, or CERD. This body of independent experts reviews regular reports from state parties on how they are implementing the rights. It ensures that countries don't just sign the paper, but actually do the work to change their societies. The committee also has an early warning procedure to prevent existing situations from escalating into conflicts. Uniquely, the convention allows for individual complaints if a state has recognized the committee's competence to receive them. This gives victims of discrimination a potential path to justice on the international stage when domestic remedies fail. Despite its success, challenges remain. Racism today often takes subtle systemic forms that are harder to police. The convention is a living instrument, constantly interpreted to address modern issues like xenophobia and digital hate speech. While most countries have ratified it, the goal remains universal ratification and full implementation. It requires constant vigilance from civil society, governments, and individuals like you. The UN Convention is more than a document. It is a promise to future generations for a world free of discrimination. Let us all educate ourselves and uphold the values of equality and dignity. Thank you for watching.